And now, revisiting my top 5 favorite games from SNES. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Deven.
And I'm the Resurrector.
So, Resurrector, where are we now?
This here is Hallway C.
And what does C stand for?
C stands for concrete.
So tell me about Hallway C.
Hallway C is where Earth superheroes like to hang out in.
And what superhero are you?
I'm an undead superhero.
If you're an undead superhero, then what hallway do you like to hang out in?
I like to hang out in Hallway E.
And what does E stand for?
E stands for eerie.
I see.
Earth superheroes like to hang out in this hallway because they love dirt, mud, sand, dust, anything like that.
Very interesting.
Oh, and by the way, the thing that we are standing on is not carpet. That's sand.
You mean I'm standing on real sand?
Yes, we are standing on real sand.
Where did the Earth superheroes get the sand from?
They got the sand from our beach.
You mean...
Yep, Songbird City's beach is our beach.
I understand.
You can actually play with the sand in Hallway C.
You mean I can build sandcastles in Hallway C?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. What about the crabs?
Don't worry about that, Deven. We don't have any crabs in here.
I hope not. The crabs that I have seen like to hide in the sand.
Trust me, Deven, we don't have any crabs in here.
Okay, I trust you.
Thank you, Deven. Now, what's today's topic?
Today, I'm going to revisit my top 5 favorite games from SNES.
You mean the Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
That is correct.
I have played some of them on my Wii U.
Oh yes, the Nintendo Wii U. I remember that.
I used to play old Nintendo games on that console.
Well, get ready. We're going to talk about SNES.
I'm ready.
Let's start with number 5. Number 5.
I have heard about this game, but I've never played it before.
Normally, I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat, but I do like the game called Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
We used to have a villain named Turbo, but now he's dead.
I have heard what happened to him and Weather.
The bank robbers Weather and Turbo are both dead, but their souls are not in heaven. They're in the underworld.
We'll just say that their souls are with the demons.
The police officers told Serpentoften that they were going to put Weather and Turbo on the electric chairs and electrocute them until they were dead. But when they found the dead bodies, they canceled the penalty.
Turbo can actually play this game.
Only if he was still alive.
I have played this game on slow motion and on easy.
Oh yeah, I can see why you played this game on the easiest setting.
That's because the arcade version is extremely difficult.
If I have gotten this game, I would play it on the easiest difficulty.
But I like Mortal Kombat better than Street Fighter.
I think I need to convince Serpentoften to play Mortal Kombat with me.
Number 4.
Oh, will you look at that game? I used to play that game.
Normally, rush games are not that good, but Super Mario World is actually good.
Wait a minute. Super Mario World was a rush game?
Yes, it was.
Oh wow. I did not know that.
Super Mario World was released on November 21st, 1990.
But why was it rushed?
I think it's because Sega was more popular than Nintendo.
I don't think that's why Super Mario World was rushed.
Some of the levels were not complete. Some of the boss fights were not complete.
I think it feels like you're just rushing to get the game on its release date.
Well, sometimes it's okay to postpone your release date.
That is true, but sometimes people just don't have enough patience.
But if you were playing this game, would you play it alone or have a friend with you?
Well, to be honest, I would play it with my sister.
Number 3.
Oh wow, one of the hardest games I have played.
Hardest games? Like Battletoads?
Are you kidding me? I have never played that game. I'm talking about Mega Man X2.
Oh yeah, that game.
Tell me, how hard is it to play this game?
It may be hard when you first try it out, but when you get used to it, it's not that bad.
Even though the music and the game design are pretty good, the difficulty is still hard.
Well, games are supposed to be fun and challenging.
True, but sometimes games don't need to be that hard.
Sometimes video games can be so hard, they're almost impossible to reach to the end.
What makes the Mega Man series so hard is that you are surrounded by enemies and you gotta learn the boss's weaknesses.
All of the Mega Man bosses do have specific weaknesses, but you gotta learn how to use them.
What is cool about Mega Man X2 is that you get to rebuild Zero.
But in order to rebuild Zero, you must defeat 3 villains.
So what boss do you find easy to beat?
I think the Sponge is the easiest boss to defeat.
To be honest, if I did fight the Sponge in real life, I would use my toes to freeze that creature.
Number 2.
Hey, I know this game. My master loves that game.
Your master, Zella Evilis?
Yes, she told me she loved that game.
Isn't Zella Evilis the Revenant Witch?
She is a Revenant Witch, but she's also my master.
And what game did she used to enjoy?
She told me that she used to play an SNES game called Uniracers.
Oh yeah, a racing game full of unicycles.
Even though the Uniracers is one of the hardest SNES games, it's still a fun game to play.
And you got to admit that Uniracers has the best music.
Even though the game was difficult, Zella Evilis did beat it.
How did she beat the game?
She kept continuing playing the game until she won all of the gold medals.
Not bad for a Revenant Witch.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I would imagine that Huckleberry Spike would actually play this game and beat it.
Well, she does have enough patience to beat this game.
Before we get to number 1, I'd like to take a quick look at 3 honorable mentions.
3? Only 3 honorable mentions?
To be fair, I have played the Sega Genesis more than the SNES.
Oh yeah, I can see why.
I still play Nintendo, but I'm more of a Sega Genesis guy.
You are just like Super Deven, Deven.
Well, let's take a look.
Oh wow, those are really nice games.
Okay, we are now ready for number 1. Number 1. As you may have expected, my number 1 favorite SNES game is Super Metroid.
Oh wow, you have picked a perfect game.
Well, it's not really perfect, but it is one of the best Metroid games.
Blackberry Twist has played this game with me before.
I have played some other Metroid games before, such as Metroid Prime, Metroid Other M, and the newest Metroid game, Metroid Dread.
Oh wow, Blackberry Twist has played Metroid Dread before.
Needless to say about Super Metroid is that Super Metroid is the number 1 best game throughout the series.
Oh yeah, I can see why people love this game.
Some people say that this game is so perfect you can continue playing this game for ages.
Don't you love listening to the item collected music?
The boss fights are actually fun.
And some of the bosses are pretty creepy.
I did find one boss to be creepy than the other bosses. His name is Fantoon.
He is so creepy that you need to shoot his eye with your missiles.
I heard that Mother Brain is the #1 best boss fight throughout the Metroid series.
Oh yeah, because it has the #1 best moment. And the best moment is that the baby Metroid saves your life.
Getting the best ending for Super Metroid does take practice, but it's still worth it.
You know what? I think I should go play Super Metroid on my Nintendo Wii U.
Alright then, go ahead.
Alright folks, that does it for our show today.
If you like this video, will you please give it a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment down below.
And remember to click the subscribe button and the bell button so that you'll get notified about our future videos.
And remember to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram.
You know, when we get out of this hallway, I think we need to wipe the sand off our feet.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to clean the sand off our feet.
We don't want to anger the robots.
So before we leave, can you tell us the rules about Hallway C?
So, if you're planning on visiting Hallway C, you need to be very careful with the sand.
Okay then.
But before you enter Hallway C, make sure that your footwear is completely off.
Oh yeah, your shoes and your socks will contaminate the sand.
So reveal your bare feet and try to keep the sand as clean as you can.
If you're planning on using the bathroom in this hallway, do not flush any toilet paper down the toilet.
That's right. Earth superheroes do not have good toilet pipes.
Yeah, their plumbing sucks.
One thing we forgot to tell you is that all of the bathrooms are attached to the bedrooms, just like how you see bathrooms attached to bedrooms in hotels.
However, there are 26 hallways and there are 500 bedrooms in each hallway.
This means all 26 hallways have 13,000 bedrooms and 13,000 bathrooms.
And don't worry about cleaning the bathrooms. Let the robots clean the bathrooms.
But just remember, make sure that your feet are bare before you enter Hallway C. And if you're planning on using the bathroom, do not flush any toilet paper down any of the toilets. Instead, just throw them in the trash cans, okay?
Alright, I think it's established. So as always, thank you all for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. This is Deven Chisum.
And the Resurrector.
Saying peace out and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye everyone.
Goodbye for now.